So which site is better for a subway station, Santa Monica or Constellation? Here's where the station would go on Santa Monica Boulevard. 1,000 feet is needed, and they have it. It would go in this median strip, which is plenty wide. Nothing is in the way, and so the construction will be fast and inexpensive. This is the busy side of Century City. This is the side with all the pedestrian activity. Most of the traffic serving Century City comes in here. In front of us is the Westfield Mall, which is a big destination. Now look up the street. See the first traffic light? That's Constellation, where Metro insists on putting the station. Only 900 feet away, at just a 3-minute walk. The question you should be asking is, why would Metro want a subway over there? And mind you, they made this decision before they did their so-called seismic studies. Let's go see what's so special. Maybe the route is faster. Nope. This is the original, short and direct. Trains like to go straight and flat, but this new route is full of curves and dips. The Constellation route will slow down every train on this subway line forever. Maybe the Constellation station costs less. Nope, it costs a lot more. Our experts tell us that to make this detour down a residential street and under our high school to land on Constellation Boulevard will cost taxpayers an additional $200 million. About $80 million more because they are adding a kilometer to the distance. About $50 million more because of complications they will encounter from tunneling through an oil field. About $30 million more because the station will need to be deeper than it would be on Santa Monica. About $25 million more because on Constellation the station will need to be built in the middle of a street. Plus a lot of other things like trying to buy a staging area for construction and trying to get under the Westfield Mall without hurting the buildings. Oh, and about $25 million more to pay for property rights for the portal. But wait a minute, who is this property owner who we have to pay? A Chicago-based billion-dollar real estate company owns this lot. They built this, the Sun America building, and over there, the MGM building. They were going to put condos here, but then in 2008, the condo market went belly up. The next year, the company announced plans to change the condos to a supersized commercial building. But the city of Los Angeles wouldn't let them build it because this would generate too much traffic. They needed something to help relieve the traffic, like, maybe a subway station. In 2010, Metro revealed the first map showing the subway going to Constellation and under our high school. And in 2011, they issued their earthquake fault investigation report. We don't know what happened between board members of Metro and this developer, but I'm sure those watching this video can connect the dots. This is where Metro has decided the subway station will go. We are on top of a hill. The station has to be deeper here because the tunnels have to run under the Westfield Mall, which is lower than where we are standing. The station will be built in the middle of a street, which means this street will shut down for about 6 years. Over there is the high school, and here's the property owned by the developer behind this green fence. This station will have only one portal here on this property, while the Santa Monica station would have at least 3 portals. No matter how you cut it, by putting a station here, you pay more and get a lot less. Now, let's talk about ridership, the whole reason subways are built. Notice how the buildings north of Constellation are closer together and have bigger footprints. Clearly, the center of development is north of Constellation. Either station will serve the Century City population, but let's not forget a Santa Monica station will draw in riders from Westwood and from Beverly Hills. Constellation cannot. What about future growth? Constellation has the newest buildings in Century City. They are not changing anytime soon. Along Santa Monica, we have $3 billion in redevelopment underway. This building owned by Westfield is now empty and will be demolished in a couple months, replaced by a newer and bigger building. And these other older buildings will soon get replaced too. The bulk of the growth and development will be on Santa Monica, not Constellation. So if we base the decision on ridership, Santa Monica is by far the better station. So what do we get from a Constellation station? We lose $200 million in taxes. We get a longer subway route with slower trains. We get lower ridership. We have a huge safety problem. We severely hurt a high school, and we get a project tied up in litigation for years. And for what? A favor to a developer? A political deal? A politician's ego? We are not opposed to growth and development in Century City, and we are not opposed to the subway. We are opposed to this route. Why is the Metropolitan Transportation Authority doing this? Why are people in this county and state and country closing their eyes and allowing Metro to throw away their money and risk the lives of students and teachers?